You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I truly appreciate it. Excited to do this video because I've been wanting to do something out of the ordinary with my Easy Bake mixes. And this was really after I did the cake because I had done a pizza from Easy Bake, then the cake, and now I thought, I really want to do this. So I mentioned it in a video, but I didn't tell you what it was. So here it is. It is going to be a deep dish meat lovers pizza, and then a stuffed vegetable pizza, or vegetarian, however you want to call it. And there you go. So those are the two pizzas I'm going to make. Now I'm going to cook all of this in the Easy Bake oven, then prep the pizzas and get ready to stuff them and top them with all these wonderful toppings. So when I come back, I'm going to start cutting up this meat and getting it prepped in my Easy Bake oven. Okay, first things first, I want to pre-cook my meat. That I want to make sure I get done before I put these in the oven. Now when I make regular pizza, I do the same thing. Only because I like to pre-cook my meat, that's all. All right, so the thing I'm going to do here is, well, actually, I didn't need 4. I'm going to leave the pepperoni because it's already what you would call that, cured, right? So I'm going to cut some of this ham up. Now, I don't need a ton because, of course, the pizza's not huge, but I do want little pieces of meats that I'm going to use when I stuff the pizza. I grabbed more than I needed because I knew that, well, I wanted to make sure I had enough. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. Now, I do know that the ovens themselves can cook meat because I have done that before. Now, this meat is also cured, but I do like to fry up my ham before I put it on the pizza. Okay, so there is that. We'll get that in the oven. And then now let me just do some of the bacon. Yes, I think I cooked, I think it was I want to say ground beef to see if it would cook in an Easy Bake oven, and it worked. So let me just cut this to little pieces. So that's why I'm guessing this will work as well. I'll try to use all my mini tools throughout this process, but here and there I might have to use a larger tool. Okay, and I'm thinking probably 15 minutes per meat selection. This one I'll just use my fingers and make little Italian sausage balls there. Okay. I'm looking forward to getting these pizzas done for you. I figured I'd do them both at the same time, or in the same video, so that I knew which one worked better or what didn't work, and we can get it done. So maybe future videos will have this similar kind of cooking in my ovens. I was actually going to bring in another older oven just to cook up the meats, but I want to do this completely in the Easy Bake oven. All right, so there you go. Let's get those in the oven. Okay, ovens are ready. They've been warming up for quite a while. I will put those in there. Now I have more pans, and I think what I'm going to do is come back now and prep up the veggies that I'm going to use. I might add more veggies, but they don't need to be cooked like an olive or something like that. All right, those are in. Let's come back, let's cut the veggies. Okay, I was prepping and thought this would be a good time to check oven 1 to see how that is going. That was the ham and the bacon, so let's get that out and see how it looks on the bacon. All right, let's get the spatula. Okay, it actually looks pretty good. That one is cooking good. I almost think it's ready for my pizza. So I'm going to set that one there so I can use the pan. And then the bacon. I am not getting a crust of any way or a browning, but it is cooking for sure. So let's get that one back in. We might as well check the sausage. Check the sausage. I'll tell you what. And then I'll move the sausage to this oven. So let's do that here. I'm going to have to turn this guy around. All right, sausage. How are you doing? We will see. Okay, so the sausage actually looks like it's browning and crisping. I think the sausage is done. Sausage is pre-cooked. In fact, what I'm going to do is put that in here. This is the warmer, so I'll put that in there. I'll put the ham in there. I'll come back for that. I think I'm going to move the bacon to that oven because it looks like that oven is cooking better. It's good to know. Alright, I'll be back. Let me chop up the next round of the veggies. Get in here. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I had sprayed these once and then I had a situation. I actually started cutting some of the veggies and I had to stop. So now I am basically starting over. So let's get these pans. Let's do this green pepper first. That's what happens when you make videos. Sometimes you get interrupted, so you just go with the flow. I've not decided exactly how much I'm going to use. So I'll do enough to fill. Ooh, that one jumped. Did you see it? Jumped clear across. Went back into the plate with his friends. Ideally, I probably want them all to be just little pieces. But as long as they're somewhat consistent, we are good. Okay, so let's get this here. I'm going to put half green pepper and half onion on that one. I was going to try to find some black olives too, because I like that on my veggie pizza. And I got spinach, all kinds of things I can add. I'm sure you all have your own favorite toppings, but this is totally experimentational in these mini ovens. Okay, now the garlic. You can see the difference of the two pans. One is a real easy bake, not the real meal easy bake. So you can see it's about half the depth. So these pans do not fit in regular easy bake ovens. That's the difference too there. In case you didn't know, I'm going to cut it this way, then this way, then this way, and then cut little pieces. Okay. I'm trying to observe all knifing skills and protocols. Now, I'll take the stem out. I will wipe off the dirt or composting material, whatever they use. Now that you're not supposed to do normally with your knives is drag them across your cutting surface. These knives have been with me for years. Okay, all right, let me get these in the oven, check the bacon, and then I will come back. I think I'll grate some cheese and just do more prep before I use the dough, which I'll show you next time. All right, 2 pans in. When you hear that little door flop, you know you have it right. All right, so here it is. I'm going to use this Grand's Flaky Layer Pillsbury biscuit because I've used these before for just kind of like quick fun pizzas, little ones, and I thought being a thin, lighter dough will cook better in these ovens. So I'll come back with that. Let me grab my cheese. I will be back and we'll start grating the cheese. All right, I was about to start the cheese and I realized that I have not checked the bacon in a few minutes. So let's see where we're at with that. I think I got it. Let's see, did I grab it? Oh, there we go. All right, so now, ooh, there is sizzling. I was hearing sizzling, and for sure, I have now got sizzling bacon. Okay, that's a good sign. I'm gonna wait on checking on the veggies I've got prepped so far, so I can at least grate some cheese. Alright, so I have 2 cheese graters. One I have used on video, the other one I have not. I thought, that'd be cool to show something a little bit different today, so I'll use them both so we can get a look at some minis. I almost don't think that's a mini one. It's like an adult-sized one that they use for maybe zesting or peeling or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to use this thicker side. Let's see how that works. Okay, that cuts nice. Let's do this side. This I've done before, and I know it works good. Now, the stuffed pizza uses a lot of cheese. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to make sure I have enough of that. Always be careful. I'll probably fill up both bowls. Okay, let's try this other one, see how this goes. This one's got larger there. I'm going to try to get this so my arm is not in the way. Here we go. Look at that. That one works good too. Less holes though. Okay, this side seems to be more like the one I was using. I think after this it's time to prep. I don't mind about pieces like that because you could actually just cut pieces, put them in there, lay them in. Now remember, this is how I do it. Everybody does it different, so if you make pizza different, it's okay. There's too many debates about pizza. More important things... Ooh, did you hear the bacon? More important things to consider than how you make a pizza. As long as it tastes good. This one actually works better. So I'm sticking with this one. Look at all that. Nice. I'm going to do it all. Can't have too much cheese. Do you hear the sizzling? Oh, that's such a nice sound. That oven gets hot enough to sizzle bacon. You saw how quick it did the sausage. Ooh, it's getting there. Watch those fingertips. Look at all that. Well, guess what? We shall do more. Maybe I'll just do this last piece. Okay, so next is the dough. Actually, next I'll probably just take everything out of the oven. It should be cooked enough. Keep those in the warmer. And then I will get the dough set in my 2 pans. There we go. Okay, look at all that cheese. I would say that's an ample amount of cheese for 2 pizzas. Let me clean up. Let's get those out of the oven. Okay, here we go. Veggies. Okay, so this actually looks more cooked than this. It looks like this oven is not cooking as good, but this I'm going to consider done. Maybe it's just this one side, but that definitely looks done. So that's going to go in the warmer on one of the ovens. I'm going to take this one and put it in this one, and then we'll check the bacon. Smells pretty good. All right, I forgot I needed to take the bacon out, so it is ready. It is perfectly cooked. Gonna have a nice, still can use a little bit more to get that done, but that'll actually happen when it's cooking as a pizza. So in it goes with this up here. Now fortunately I have a whole other pan I'm gonna use. This is a non-easy bake pan, but it was thin and it looked like it would make a perfect deep dish pizza. And it fits in real nice to this easy bake oven. So that I'm excited about. So I am taking unsalted butter. Now here again, everybody does this different. Sometimes I do it this way, sometimes I don't. And I'm just gonna moosh it all over the pan. On a nice mooshed layer. It's gonna help brown, but it's also gonna hold my cheese on. I'm going to use like a Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit in there and spread it around and moosh it in. Almost like you're doing a cake kind of thing with flour. And get the edges. Here, we'll do it this way so you can see. This will make a nice, crispy exterior. All right, that is good. All right, so now the dough. Now, I show you a couple things here. I gotta really do it on a table edge, but here, let me do that. My hands are greasy. Let's do the dough. All right, prepping for pizza one. This miniature text here says peel something 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 open against seam. So I just take a little object here and start this here. In case you've never seen these. And then you peel all this off. And then, ooh, that scared me. You probably all jumped. It was ready to go. And I'm going to take one for one dough. Okay, so I'm not going to use it all, I think, as I stretch this out. So let's just see. Let me get a little flour here. That was exciting. I'm going to go thinner than I normally would, just so I have that assurance it's gonna bake. I just want to be gentle. It must have popped open because I've had it sitting out for a little while. I was trying to get it closer to, say, a room temperature. Okay, so we're calling this the deep dish. The meat lovers deep dish. We'll do this one with all the meats. Little air bubbles. Good. Just going to keep gently stretching. No tears in the dough. That's a good start. I was thinking I might want to pre-bake it a little bit in the oven just to see how this first attempt before I do more. So here we go. Let's just get it nice and thin. You could spin it too. Ooh, now it's ripping. Okay, you get in there. It's going to want to retreat back. It's definitely not like regular pizza dough, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Okay. I want to pop a few air holes into this. just to help it along. I could use this. Yeah, I'm going to press it again. I'll do a few more holes. I'm not thoroughly liking how this dough is working. It doesn't want to hold its stretch. That's better. There you go. He's working out now. You're doing your thing. Good dough. Okay, all right. That's better. Okay, let's give this crust 5 minutes in the oven. Plan change. I decided to prep tray 2 so I can get them both in the oven. I buttered it, got it ready. Cheesed it. Let's get the dough. I'm going to stretch this one out a little bit longer this time. See if that hangs over the edge better. And I might let it just relax outside of the pan. You need to relax a little, dough. I know it's very stressful to have someone do that and stretch you, but it helps me if you would just relax a little so I can make you into a pizza. This one is holding up. I'm just kind of letting it do its thing, see if it retracts. I bet you a few more minutes at room temperature would really make it nice. Making pizzas. This one's working better. I'm learning. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to let that one sit. And then I'll stretch it after it warms up a little. And I will continue on with the process. But while that's happening, I was going to get out the ingredients that I have in here. And move it because it is still cooking in there. It's pretty warm in the warmers. Let me get a fork here, or a spoon. Okay. I like to put a little paper towel underneath my bacon. Now when I make pizzas at home, I usually have everything in little bowls before I'm even ready. It's not too hot to the touch though, so. There's that. Let me get these out. My sausage. Okay. And then my last one in the last oven needs to come out. That's the meat one. And then this is the, you go over there, the veggie one. That's gonna be good. All right, let me grab the last one here. I can cook a full course meal on. Oh, I reversed it on myself, not even realizing it. That was funny. Okay. Okay. There's that. That one needs to cool slightly. Let's see, maybe I could just scoop it out. I could do that too. Smells good. I think that dough is holding its shape better. I might fluff up the first one a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Let's move on. Let me get back to the dough. Okay, almost forgot my pepperoni, but this is much better now. I'm going to need this dough to fluff the top as well, to give me a top layer. So I'm saving this and the other dough. Very good. Okay, nice. Let's get those little air holes here and there. I'm putting these in the oven now. Crust number 1. Crust number 2. It's gonna be tight, but I know they will fit. This side is really fidgety on this oven. I don't know why. Okay, they're in. Okay, pizza number 1. They're a little warm, but they're not too hot. This one's going to get a topping. Okay, let's do this one first. Now, traditionally, this would be cheese on the bottom. Well, I'll tell you what, let me season this. A lot of times I do like to season. I've got 3 spices in there. Italian seasoning, a little garlic powder, onion powder. And we'll put some pepper. And some salt. Now we're going to load this up with cheese. We'll make this one the meat, remember? So you're going to have a lot more than you would think here on this kind of pizza because you want it to be cheesy. Okay, now the meats. So we have some ham. Ooh, grab the corner there. Some bacon. My sausage. I'm going to use it all. And then my pep. Now you load that up with the sauce on top. I guess you can call it like a pan pizza as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it just like that. Yes, you would think sauce on the bottom, but the sauce is on the top. Okay, so that one is set. Let's move that off to the side. Now this one, pretty much the same thing, but okay. Pack this one with cheese. This is going to get another layer of dough on the top. How's that look? And now these, the veggie. Some onion. And then this layer, like a pie. And then on top of this, you put your sauce. Okay. Now again, not everybody does it this way. You could put a layer of sauce down, then cheese if you want to double it up. Okay. Here we go. Let's get these in the oven. What do you think? Probably at least 20 minutes, and then we'll check them. Okay, I knew this would be tight, but there we go. It's going to touch. I'll have to clean that later. Let's get that one in. It's going to hit the door probably. Okay. Now the next one. So this one's been finicky all evening. Okay, all right, they're in. All right, so I've actually had some time. I cleaned that part of the oven. I just wanted to see if I can get one through here. And look, after 20 minutes, a little bit more than 20 minutes. Okay, so actually, it looks as though it is starting to cook. Browning right there. All right, let me put it back in. I think the easiest way to do it actually is to go from this way. It will not fit anymore, and my door is still open, so you get in there. Just to lift up just a little. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, taking another look here. I mean, it smells like pizza. Looks like pizza. It actually, you know what? This probably works better. Okay, so now I actually have brown. Looks to be crusty. I'd like to give it just a few more minutes. I haven't checked the other one, so let me move this one out of here. Ooh, it almost fell completely off. Don't do that. Let me put it over here on this hot plate that I have over on the side. Let's see what this one's doing. This one's hard to see. That in. Okay, grab it. All right, good. How's that one looking? It's looking pretty good too. I do see melty cheese in there. That's a good sign. And then crust on the side. It's definitely brown. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me do 10 more minutes for both of them, and then we'll check them out. All right, getting my last few sets of supplies. I had started pushing them out because they look ready. So this one is almost all the way through. Let's see if I can take that one out first, so as to carefully remove it from the oven. Here, let me do it this way. It is definitely looks nice and char brown on the side. That's a good thing. Okay, it was a meaty pizza. Now, I didn't really plan much past this point. I didn't know if I'd even make it to this point. I had no idea that this would work. So I was just sort of just shooting in the dark here as to if I was going to have a pizza. Ooh, look at that one. That is a big pizza out of my real meal oven. It looks done. Okay, I'm quite surprised and happy how it looks. Now, I got to see if I can get these at least out of the pans and on my table so we can check out the bottoms. And then, of course, I'm going to taste them both. So, like I said, I really didn't have much planned in regards to a setup here. But let me get this into my hand. And then let's just see. It smells good. If it even remotely wants to come out. Let's do this. Let's just work our way all the way around. This was the pizza with the layer of dough on the top. Ooh, it's warm. Very warm. Let me grab another one of these so I can use two. Well, let's see if I can get underneath it. This is not my favorite spatula for doing that. There's one pizza. It does look like a biscuit. It's a biscuit pizza. Now, maybe one day I will try it with real pizza dough, but I had to really just kind of see if it was even a possibility. Okay, that one looks even better. This is the Meat Lovers pizza. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let me just give you a closer look at the crusts. Nice and brown on the bottom. Some may say too brown, but it's cooked well. Okay. Let's just, I'm going to have to get a knife in here, I think. No pizza knife, no pizza cutter is going to work on this. Alright, here we go. This is the veggie. Okay, so we have some cheese. That's actually like pulling apart cheese. Let's get this one. I don't know if I'm going to get that beautiful cheese pulling out of your pizza. Yes, look at that. That does look good, doesn't it? This is how it actually happens with a real deep dish. Okay. There's the meat. My mouth is watering. Okay, let's get this pizza on this. Now, if I wasn't filming this and I was just doing this, hey, let me use my Easy Bake Oven to make a pizza, I would just probably shovel this in because it's been 2 hours of time. Look at it, look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's a cheese pool. All right, so let us try the meat pizza. Now, normally I would eat this with a knife and fork. That's how I eat this kind of pizza. And then I'll pick it up just to get to the crust. Let's see what we have. Yes, my mouth is watering. Okay, so there's crisp. Really nice flavoring. See, the crust came out great. Total time in the oven, we're probably close to an hour. All right. Next one, the Veggie Delight. It's really good. The crust is just fine. It doesn't taste like a biscuit crust. You're getting a little crunch, the sweet cheese, and then the flavoring of all your veggies. Yeah, I finished that whole thing. All right. How's that? I would say that came out pretty good. It could be the first ever easy bake deep dish and stuffed pizzas on video ever in the history of YouTube. Ooh, let's get this really nice cheese pull here. Here we go. Look at that. And thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.